No, this video isn't clickbait, we can finally customize recruits in Rainbow Six. But before we continue with this video, be sure to subscribe because I'm trying to hit 100k by the end of the year and I need everyone's support. It's free, it only takes 2 seconds, and if you end up not liking me in the future, you can always unsub for free. So recruit customization has been something that people have been wanting in Rainbow Six Siege for a long time. However, the devs on Rainbow Six Mobile have actually stood up and gave us that feature first. And I know Rainbow Six Mobile might not appeal to everyone at first, but if you just keep watching the video and hear me out, you can see why this game is going to be very interesting, and a lot of the changes this has from Siege will hopefully make its way over to the main version of Siege, since Mobile have done some very interesting things and a lot of you guys are going to be quite interested. So for those of you who do not know, Rainbow Six Mobile is built from the ground up and gives us the experience of Rainbow Six Siege on mobile devices. And Rainbow Six Mobile is currently in beta right now and will be releasing in the near future, but we can already see so many interesting changes which this version of the game has compared to the main version in Siege. And like I said, I think the Siege devs should probably take note. So the first of these major changes is the fact that the recruit operator has now been treated as a proper operator. Rainbow Six Mobile actually has 2 recruits, one for the attack and one for the defense, and they are separated into 2 different operators. But unlike Siege, these versions of the recruit have full customization options, and there's currently a limited time battle pass in this beta, which they don't charge extra for, it is free, and the main skins in this battle pass are for both of the recruits. Now they also do customization a little bit differently in this game as well. In Siege, when it comes to uniform and headgear customization, those are 2 separate things. The headgear is uniquely customizable and so is the uniform. But in this game, they went a step further and made the torso and the legs 2 separate customizable options, meaning that you can now customize your headgear, your torso, and your legs. And you can do this on all of the operators, and the case we're focusing on right now, both of the recruit operators. So it's pretty insane that Rainbow Six Mobile is going to be the first platform to give us recruit customizations and finally treat the recruit like an actual operator. I think Siege should 100% copy this and make an attacking recruit and a defending recruit new operators for both sides and give them that extra layer of customization. But on the topic of customization, this game has also done something which I know a lot of people want in Siege. Thakil has told me so many times that he has wanted this in Siege and I agree with him, and this is an operator mastery system, and this was even in Rainbow Six Extraction as well. Although that game has been killed off by Ubisoft now, even that had it, so Siege is the only mainline Rainbow Six game now to not have an operator mastery system, which is quite a bit absurd. And when you reach the final tiers for all of these operators, again this is a free mastery system for the operators, in this game you'll get the headgear, torso and legs of the default skins from Rainbow Six Siege, now usable on the mobile operators. That is because in mobile the default skins are different to those in Siege, so it is a cool little addition to get the defaults from Siege as sort of like a mastery reward for doing it on these operators in Rainbow Six Mobile. Now on the topic of customization, not only is operator customization more in depth, so is weapon customization as well. Typically in Rainbow Six Siege, when you apply a weapon skin, it covers the entire gun, and also does this when you put on an attachment skin as well. It covers every single attachment on that gun with the same attachment skin. Well, Rainbow Six Mobile has changed this once again, and you can now customize each part of the weapon, giving us more of a gunsmith experience in this game, allowing us to get quite unique things such as a crash test dummy drum mag for one of the recruits' pistols, and other customizations along the line of that. Of course, the battle pass which is in the beta is crash test themed, but it just goes to show that this game is going in a much deeper customization route. And again, not saying the version in Siege is bad at all, but if this was to come as a big update to Siege, that could flip a lot of the weapons on their head and honestly change the game quite a bit. Again, there's some other changes which I have noticed as well. For example, you can reload while staying ADS, which I think is quite a big thing. This game is also launching with a permanent TDM mode as well, of course alongside the main game, which acts very similar to Siege. You've got bomb, you've got hostage, the maps are all the same as Siege, although they do have minor adjustments such as new walkways, new windows, some different entry points, but for the most part it is still the same old maps we love, but with some nice quality of life improvements to help better suit the mobile experience. Now, you may be sitting there watching right now saying, wow, this is all really cool, but personally I just don't enjoy playing on a smartphone. I'm not a massive fan of touchscreen controls. Well, you're in luck. The Rainbow Six Mobile team shared some information with us via their roadmap, and they have confirmed that by the time the game has launched, it will have full controller support. And I have a feeling having controller support is going to make a lot of people more interested in this game, because I will admit, I'm okay at touchscreen controls, but it's not my favorite input method. I think when this game comes out fully, I'll most likely use a supported controller, and the fact that they are going to support that is really interesting, and it's definitely going to open up the game to a lot more people. But honestly, at the end of the day, one of the major things that matters is if this is a good Rainbow Six experience on mobile phones, and I can confirm that it is. The casual modes have a lot more leeway. It shows outlines of operators players more, it gives them a bit more health. But when you start getting into the competitive modes and ranked, you've got one-shot headshot, there's no outlines, it's got pretty much the exact same time to kill as the base game of Siege, and it feels like a really solid game. And of course, this is a different version of the game. This isn't Rainbow Six Siege on phones. Yes, it is in essence, and that's what it is gameplay-wise, but it's still a separate title, so that means skins don't carry over because it's different cosmetics, it's a completely different engine and build, and there's different devs. But I assume there will be some form of crossing over, like for example, get 100 kills with Sledge on Rainbow Six Mobile and unlock the Rainbow Six Mobile default skin in Rainbow Six Siege. I have a feeling that they're going to do something like that, especially since the Rainbow Six Siege skins are in Rainbow Six Mobile. As an incentive to get Rainbow Six Siege players to play mobile, I think they're going to do the same thing. And I really do like a lot of the default cosmetics in Rainbow Six Mobile, so I honestly hope that is something they do. And I know if you're a Siege player, probably looking at this from the outside, it is a bit daunting. Of course, it isn't as pretty as Rainbow Six Siege, that is expected. It is made for a lot of different mobile devices in mind, but the game itself is still really nice. The gameplay you're seeing in the background probably doesn't look as nice as it is because I've just not got the best capture card for my phone, but for a game like this, which is very deep, has a lot of the similar mechanics to Siege, and is very in-depth, to still look nice and run at a good frame rate on most phones is really impressive. And this is a massive thing for the Rainbow Six community as well. Rainbow Six Mobile is opening the door to letting anyone with a mobile phone, which is the biggest gameplay base out there, more people game on mobile devices than they do on PC and consoles combined. So the fact that us as the Rainbow Six community is getting that access to all these new players to join us and potentially even play Siege as well, and of course Rainbow Six Mobile is going to be free, this is absolutely massive, and I welcome all these new players happily. In a lot of countries in the world, it's too expensive to access PCs and consoles, some people simply can't afford it, and most people will prioritize a phone over a gaming console. So the fact that they can now have access to a Rainbow Six title for free on their mobile device is really nice in my opinion, because we're just allowing more people to access this game which we all love. And yes, although it's not the same version, it is still the same game at its base. It follows the same rules, it has the same operators. Of course, Rainbow Six Mobile has less operators at the current time, but they probably are going to add more. And I just think it's really nice that people who maybe aren't from fortunate backgrounds and can't really afford much are going to have a chance to access this game and community which we all love and share. And it's just a nice little thing to take on the go. Yes, you can play technically Rainbow Six Siege on the go if you have like a laptop or like a Steam Deck or something like that, but those things are quite clunky. You've got to carry them out, you've got to charge them, they're quite battery intensive. I have a gaming laptop and it is quite hard to whip that out on the back of a car ride. I have to go on my phone, I have to turn on my hotspot to even access a game, but with Rainbow Six Mobile, I can just whip my phone out of my pocket, play a few matches, and put it back down. And this also has the chance of being a massive title. We've seen plenty of times in the past where mobile versions of games have actually done better than the standard version, which is on PC and console. For example, PUBG Mobile is leagues bigger than the standard version of PUBG. It's got its own esports scene, and I think Rainbow Six Mobile is very capable of having an esports scene as well. Again, I know this might sound crazy to you, but just do not underestimate the mobile audience of hardcore mobile gamers, especially like I was saying, in countries where getting PCs and consoles is just too expensive. That's why countries such as India do have a lot of mobile gamers, and I think that's really nice that people who maybe can't access PCs and consoles can still be part of the gaming community, and in this case they can now be part of the Rainbow Six community. And it's good that Ubisoft have put effort into this. This isn't just like a half-ass port, this is a brand new game built from the ground up. It's very loyal to Rainbow Six Siege. From my interactions, the devs seem really passionate and really nice, and I'm really excited to see what more they bring to the game, and it's very clear to me that this is a big project for Ubisoft. This is something they truly do care about. They aren't cashing in on the Rainbow Six name. This isn't to compete with Siege. This is something that's going to coexist alongside Siege as an alternative option, which gives more players a better access to the gameplay of Rainbow Six Siege, but still also allowing them that option to access the main game as well. And to all the people who were never able to access Rainbow Six Siege in the past, whether that's restrictions or they simply can't afford it, I welcome you to the Rainbow Six community, and I really do hope you enjoy. So everyone, Rainbow Six Mobile is shaping up to be a very good game, and I cannot wait to see more. And if you'd like to see more, then be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Rainbow Six Mobile content, as well as Rainbow Six Siege. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Drop a like on this video if you did enjoy, dislike it if you did not. I shall catch you later. I love you all. Stay safe. Peace.